As it is, Scott the Steamroller Steen with Steamroller Picks and hitthepick.com. It is a Sunday, the 1st of June. We got a little Major League Baseball on tap because we're getting a little break from basketball until this Thursday. So get ready for some baseball, kids. But before we get to that, let's talk about how we did yesterday, shall we? We did have the Indianapolis Pacers minus 3.5, and they were able to take care of business there. Pacers in 6 as the Knicks do get to go back to New York, but they don't get to play a game 7 there. So, yeah, good game for us. They had a little bit of a lead there, 4-point lead at halftime, and then opened it up there in the third quarter. As far as the premium picks go, not our best day. We had Josh Hart over 9.5 rebounds. That's a number that he'd hit a bunch in this series, and he really didn't even get close. I think he ended up with 6. So, yeah, it's not like Captain had that one as well. So, like me, brother, I thought the plus money on that. That was a great pick, but it ended up not being so much. We had Texas plus 120 against a St. Louis team with Sonny Gray on the mound, who'd kind of not been great lately, but he was good today. Texas got no offense going, and St. Louis Cardinals were able to get the win there. And my God, I love Colorado so much. We had Colorado team total under 2.5 as they went against the Mets and Senga, and they ended up with 2 runs. Thank you very much, Colorado. That's just kind of what you guys do. For the record, Sensatella was on the mound. He got blasted once again as the Mets had a nice win there. And yeah, so let's see what we got cooked up for today, shall we? As we mentioned, we're taking a look in the major leagues. This time it's going to be the American League as the Houston Astros host the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be Taj Bradley going for the Rays against Hunter Brown for the Houston Astros. I feel like Hunter Brown is one of those guys that's kind of flown under the national radar so far this season. He's having a great season. He's made 11 starts, 2.00 ERA, and a .91 whip. But here's the deal. At home, he has been even better. 109 ERA, .89 whip. He pitched the first game for the Astros, and they gave him no help whatsoever. They lost that game 3-1. But in the 3 home starts that he's made since then, they are 3-0 in those games, and they've outscored their opposition. Are you ready for it? 21-1. So not only is he pitching very well, he's getting very good support at home, at least over the last 3. Taj Bradley, he has been acceptable at home, but he has been dreadful on the road. 6.20 ERA, 1.48 whip. And the opposition is in his 4 road starts has scored 26 runs. That's an average of 6.5 per game. Yeah, I know Houston has been outscored a bunch in this series, but you know, every day when with a baseball team, and that's the great thing about baseball. Every day is a new game, literally, because there's a new pitcher. So the past results may not mean much as far as that goes. And I think Hunter Brown is the one to stop the nonsense that they had yesterday. So we're going to play the Houston run line here at home, getting plus money. Didn't want to lay that kind of action in whatever it was, minus 165, 170. Maybe more than that. We're just going to play this run line. I think Houston will do that. In Hunter Brown's last 3 games, they have won each of those by obviously more than 2, outscoring their opposition like they did. So, I mean, Houston Astros on the run line plus 104. Into that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to take the opportunity to say that I'm really humbled that I've just been able to start this little thing on my own. And a lot of people found their way here, getting good, solid views every day. Got a good, nice core of people that come in, drop plays. And, you know, obviously the easy thing to say is I couldn't have done it without you, but obviously I couldn't have because you're the one watching. So for those of you that have hung around since we started this baby up in October, thanks very much for being an OG. And for those of you that have just found me, welcome aboard. I hope you find some good content here and stick around. All right. So on that note, please take a minute, hit the like button. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing that. And last but not least, don't forget to put your plays in the comment section. You may be up for accolades like our capper of the day today. And, you know, the way it's gone lately, when I win, everybody wins. When I lose, everybody sucks. So glad we were able to win today because y'all won. Justin had a nice play with Tyrese Halliburton, over 31.5 points plus assist. Glad he had better luck on his Halliburton prop than I had. That's plus 100. Um, Bronco Devil had a nice little parlay here. He had the Mets and the NBA and the Pacers first half, and that paid plus 107. So nicely done there, Mr. Devil. Ziwa Carter had the Pacers -4, the Twins and the Dodgers Yanks over 9.5. You ought to get extra credit for that last one. The Twins didn't get it done there. They lose in extras, but the other two came in. So plus 93 for Mr. Carter. And last but certainly not least, um, he's our offshore friend. He was able to get that signal rocking today, and thank goodness that he did. It's Captain Bry. He had the Pacers -4, and he also had the over in that game. He rode with me, as I mentioned, Josh Hart over 9.5. Great minds think alike, Captain, and so do ours. But he did better with the Rays, as I had Brandon Lowe over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. He had 3 of those. And he also had the Twins, but he had the Yankees Dodgers over as well. When you factor that all together, that's a nice price on there. That's going to be plus 194. Plus 194, that makes a Captain Bry once again the capper of the day. Congratulations, Cap. Congratulations to everybody else that made a little money out there. That's the way it's supposed to work, baby. Quick note, I am going to Omaha today to see Jack Castellone, the newest phenom for the Omaha Storm Chasers. We want to go up and see him bash a couple before he gets down here to KC. So there will be no video tomorrow. It's a pretty good trip. I shouldn't be home till about midnight or so. And by golly, I love you guys, but I'm just not going to do it. All right. So with that being said, I will have premium plays. Probably won't have as big a write-ups as usual. I've already got one of them ready to go. It's a short baseball card, so I'll probably get a couple premiums. So those will still be there. As far as the video goes, yeah, my apologies. All right. So you guys have a great day. Let's go out there and have a little fun, make a little money. And you know what? Win, lose, or draw with this baby. I'll be back tomorrow. No, I won't. I'll be back the next day after that to talk all about it. Take care. We'll see you then.